Yep. Minutes. Yeah. Yep, good. Let's go. Come on, finish. Six. Yep. Come on, get two. Two more. Yep. Yep. Yeah. 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 One more. Come on. Yeah. Let's go. Come on, finish. Last one. Come on. Ooh, come on. 8, 9. Come on, two more. Let's go. 3. All right, just wrapped up a really good leg slash kind of like a lower workout, whatever you want to call it. Started out with some rack pulls, did a chained and reverse band variation for rack pulls. I was in a sumo stance. Those felt really, really good. I strongly suggest give that variation a try. Again, the reverse band, the chains, obviously all well-known strength movements. What I really like about that combination, and what you have to do is you have to think about the chain. I get a lot of comments or feedback anytime I do that movement that kind of like the bands and the chains, they cancel themselves out, so what's the point? And the reality is you want to focus on the chains as being like straight weight. Just add the chains as like, you know, any other part of the weight on the bar, right? So if you think about the chains as part of like straight weight, although it's not straight weight, it's obviously getting heavier as you pull up. But if you think about it as straight weight, the chains are just there, and you're actually just doing a reverse band deadlift variation off of a rack pull is what I did this morning. So definitely give those a shot. It's a great way to overload your top end strength on your deadlift. I kind of mixed it up this morning. I did some reps. I did a 1 rep kind of like a, we'll call it a max. And again, I just kind of switched it up just to kind of tap into the central nervous system, as I've continued to talk about, as I like to every once in a while, especially during these instinctive training splits, like No Days Off and like the Road to 40. I definitely, with all this being high volume, a lot of the workouts being high volume, every once in a while it's very important that I tap into my central nervous system just to keep that firing, just to keep that that strength relatively there during this process. So I switched it up during those rack pulls today, and it felt really, really good. Moved into a front squat variation using chains. Those were really good. Then I did a Zeecher squat variation off the rack. We'll call them a Zeecher squat rack, whatever you want to call it. Those felt really, really good too. I did work up to somewhat of a heavy weight. You'll see in the video my form started breaking pretty bad at the end. But again, it felt really good to get that weight back on my body, into my forearms, my legs, all that kind of stuff. So those felt really good. And then I finished the workout up with some leg curls. Between the heavy sets, we'll call heavy sets, and the rep sets, altogether I did six sets per exercise. And it was a great day. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to jump into some questions and comments. I really want to get back into hitting questions and comments. We're getting a lot of new subscribers. And again, I think it's important that I show my appreciation to all of you by doing questions and comments. For a little while, I have not been doing them just because of my schedule, but I'm really trying to get back into a routine to do kind of post-workout questions and comments. So let's jump into the first one here, coming from I Want to Believe 9869. One of the OGs of the BG crew just says beast. Shout out to you, appreciate that. Another one from Rank AF 3605. Absolute effing unit, great video, bro. Shout out to you, appreciate that, bro. Really do. Shout out to you, appreciate the comment. Another one here from Unway165 just says, ease, geez, amazing. Shout out to you, appreciate that. Another one from the same handle just says incredible. Shout out to the comments, truly appreciate the comments on the channel. Got one here from Jay Engler 9427. Sorry if I butcher these handles. Simply massive. You need to do a posing video to show all your great gains. As many of you know, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm definitely not someone who poses. As far as my physique goes, it's just something I just don't care about my physique. Listen, I appreciate the comment, and definitely I always do some kind of, you'll see in the thumbnails or just down here, some kind of, if you want to call it, pose. But definitely I'll maybe do something at some point just to kind of celebrate this road to 40. But either way, shout out to you, appreciate the comment. Got another one here from the same handle, again, just says beast mode. Shout out to you, bro, appreciate it. And sorry if I butchered the handle. That's Jay Engler 9427. Got one here from user OQAHM2ZW7C. I'm concerned about those asbestos wrap pipes. An old basement with radon gases in the air. I moved that gym outside under a canopy. I definitely can't hate on that comment. Absolutely. If you haven't noticed, there is some asbestos pipes in here. It's an old basement. The radon, things do get tested, so I try to keep things as safe as possible. I have some great ventilation through the hatch door and I have a cold storage unit on the other side here. So there's good ventilation. It's really nice down here. I don't feel, any other way. I know you don't know until you know, but regardless, and I do have the outside gym as well. So again, I kind of bounce between the two, but absolutely something on the agenda to get done with the home gym down here. But either way, appreciate the concern and the comment. And then just kind of my own personal thought is, who knows? You just never know. Whether it's plastic bottles, the ozone, your car ignition, cut grass with chemicals. It's everywhere. Diet soda, sugar drinks, all kinds of stuff, right? You just never know. But either way, shout out to you. Appreciate that. Got another one here from Justin Jr. 3600. No carbs. Yeah, so during the week, 6 days a week, outside of a cheat day or a reload day or a loading day, refeed day, there's no carbohydrates in the diet. Meat and veggies is literally basically what I'm eating right now. As I've said time and time again, my body does really well on low carbs to no carbs. Anytime I feel a shortage of energy or I'm not getting what I need to get out of my meals, I do utilize some healthy fats in the diet. And then obviously the last resort would be incorporating some carbs. But I always do really well. And again, I adapt to the diet, I adapt to the training. And so I have to kind of morph my training style to the diet. So obviously things are more high volume, a lot lighter weight. And just kind of really being as smart as possible, knowing that, again, the deficit includes very, very low carbohydrates. Next one here from user FR3NM6FN9N. Maybe a good one to throw in would be the behind the back wrist curls and the hammer curls for the top of the forearms. Yeah, forearms, I get a lot of questions about forearms. I do not do direct forearm work. Obviously, behind the back, kind of like wrist curls or even isolated wrist curls, all that kind of stuff. I've done it in the past. I focused on forearm work in the past, like specific workouts dedicated to forearms, but it's just something I never really got into, and I utilize a lot of hammer curl variations, squeezing the bar, obviously, my deadlift, my grip strength, my barbell and dumbbell rows. Obviously sometimes I'll get rid of straps just to keep my grip and my forearm strength as up as possible. But yeah, there's a lot of different variations for forearms to do for sure. So appreciate that comment. Shout out to you. Matthew Strength with some emojis. Got one here from an OG of the BG crew, 917 Rod, just says another awesome workout in the books. And then we got the last one here from Vital Life, 99089, just says great vid. Where do you work? So I get that question a lot too. I work and have been working in the behavioral health field for about 20 years. I have graduate degrees in psychiatry and substance use counseling. So again, my whole career and work life has been dedicated to behavioral health, working with people with both mental health and substance use addiction. And I work in an administrative realm of a very large behavioral health agency in my area. So shout out to that question. And with that, guys, we're going to wrap this up. So I'll see you guys for the next workout.